Talking about information, he was saying a lot about distance while you were working out. Tell me what you got out of that.
What exactly are you talking about? Distance between people?
No, distance. When you were working out in the ring, not to walk into a shot.
Yeah, like I said, the Marcus Queensberg sport is the hit night and hit. And a lot of times you come up against opponents, stiff opponents, like for instance Bartholomew, that comes off as a crafty fighter. You know, those fighters like him like to lure their opponent into, I guess, a knockout shot or a clean shot because they are I guess, a different skill type of fighter. You got brawlers, a person who's gonna walk you down, just use their brute strength. You got muscles, you got tall fighters that's gonna box you and stay away from you because they're long, they got long arms. And you just got some people that just right in the middle. They don't got too much punching power, but they still got skill. And the thing that works against them most is their gas tank, their oxygen. You gotta have a lot of stamina. So with that brings you into a piece of is you being a seasoned fighter, your veteran moves. Now, for instance, a lot of people call him a journeyman because he's been around the block. He's not a new fighter. You know, he got to the position he's in now because, he's got this in the feet. These fighters have been ex-champions or runner-ups. And they got him to the position to be ex-champion or so-called journeyman or had accolades that I need to get to the next step for myself. And right now, I think he's running or something like that. Beating him, I take the seat and I'd be in a better position and I'd be closer to a title eliminated. That's the whole game. The closer you get to the title eliminated, you get your title, keep going to the next one, so you get the green belt. I want all of them. But like I was saying, for instance, he's right in the middle. He don't have too much power, but because he come from where he's from, Cuba, all of those fighters, they come with a crafty style. No matter how big or how small, they just all have these crafty styles. So when me and my brother, Mr. Greg Russell saying, don't fall in, make sure you closing the gap, slide over. That's so I won't get hit with a shot. Whereas though, for instance, probably trying to lower me in, tricky movement or when they have you can't move, how could they move? How could they trick you? Get moving off because I'm smothering, cutting off the weight, closing the distance, those type of things going on in this fight. You just make it look easy. You work hard.
Last one more fight.
You just make it look easy. That's going to play a big deal in this fight.
Gavin,
who would you consider outside of yourself the best guy at 140 pounds?
I really can't say. You got a lot of inconsistency going on. That's why I said I want to clean up the division.
But there's got to be one guy that you feel, okay, he's the top guy, and that's the guy that I want to go after.
It's not really no top guy out there. A lot of these fights that y'all see is because y'all getting the oohs and ahs and the excitement because y'all outside looking in. When you are a participant of this profession, you only focusing on the expertise of this profession, the art and craft of this profession, and your outcome of what you do. Hold on, because that don't goes back to just who got the titles. Because anybody can get in a good position and fight the right person at the right time. You know what I mean? But it still doesn't define the fact that do this individual really know the art of this sport? Do he really know the craft and the ins and outs of it? That's what tells you who's a high-level class fighter. That's what makes Floyd different from an Olympian or another fighter, period. He just out-wheeled his fighters, his opponents, he outsmart his opponents, he out-conditioned his opponents. He worked hard, he made sure that he studied hard, and he made sure that he executed. And a lot of times executing is very hard, but because we are high-level athletes, we make it look easy. So a lot of times when I'm fighting and I'm becoming victorious, you'll probably see on TV. I tell myself, I give myself a C+. Because that's how I grade myself based off of the art and craft of the sport. It's infinite. You're going to go up against different opponents and they're going to bring different elements. But Just like Bruce Lee said, you gotta be water. You know, you put water in the pot, you become the pot. You put water in the cup, you become the cup. You gotta be formless. You gotta be able to have a sense of adversity, because you never know what type of opponent you're gonna have. And yet alone, all of your opponents, they're gonna study for nobody but you. So everything you do, they see it. And they might just change the day of you fight. Even though you see, do the same punching, the same hooks, the same mistakes. They might change just when they fight you, because they can practice it for no one but you. And it goes back to intelligence.
Do you possibly see a fight or showdown against Gervonta Davis possibly happening?
Probably, I hope so.
Is that the number one guy you probably want?
Nah, the number one, once upon a time, was Josh Taylor. I'm really looking for the person who got all the titles. I'm trying to be that man that everybody got to come out. That's that. I don't care who got the belts. Josh Taylor can have the belts. If Tank move up and get lucky and wind up getting all the belts at 140, I would be saying Tank coming out. If anybody, if Errol Spence decided to move down, it doesn't matter. My objective is at the 140 division, I need to clean out the whole 140 and have all of the belts. After that is done, I would link with all of them things. I wouldn't care. I would move up. I would move up or even move down. After I have a game plan. You know what I mean? But other than that, this is my journey. This is my journey. My father gone, like I said, he lived, I gotta live this now. He lived this life through us, now we gotta live our life through this.
Thank you, Antoine. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.